Snapchat, and rumbling fuck. Shake your tits and swing your dicks. Happy Friday after 4th, you fuckers. Congratulations, you survived another week. And to celebrate, you get another party streamer blown out of the anus episode of your favorite internet sensation with Libation, a Friday wrap-up. Before we get today's show kicked off, I want to tip my hat to tonight's Libation. I am drinking a Surfside strawberry lemonade. Nice, crisp, refreshing for a delightful, muggy July afternoon. So, a salud, drink up and be somebody. Oh, that's delightful. Could use a little more vodka, but delightful. Okay, kids, what a week. Well, it was a quiet week this week. You know, it's the week after the 4th of July. I'm pretty sure nobody fucking works. The weather was shit all week. Even today, it's like, I don't know if it wants to rain, not rain. I was outside before, was like pissing. I don't fucking know with this weather. I think the only nice day we had was fucking Wednesday. Yeah, that's it. And other than that, it's been shit. Hopefully, this weekend is not a total washout. I need to get some color. I mean, it's July, and I'm looking pretty pale for fucking July. You know, I mean, it was hot as fucking balls last weekend. But I am not going to complain about the heat or the humidity after the fucking winter that we had. Because, you know, and before you know it, it'll be fucking snowing again. I mean, the summer's basically already over after the 4th of July. It's all downhill after that. So, there you go. Speaking of the 4th of July, 4th of July was pretty fucking quiet. I think the weather had a lot to do with it. I was thinking, because the country turned 250 years old, that this place would have been fucking lit up like the 4th of July. I mean, normally it's like fucking Beirut around here on the 4th. And it was kind of quiet. I think maybe because of the weather. I don't know. Either that or a lot of people got arrested with fucking fireworks. I have no idea. Okay. Well, terrorists losing their minds, exploding gorillas and sharks. You landed in the right place, and we're chock full of crazy tonight, so strap in and hold on, baby. They can't get right. Everyone's favorite ghetto blasted, ill-speaking, dumb-looking bastards. Those Rochester Ratchets.
Damn, so we listening and not judging?
Yes, come on. Right now.
Put one hand on the wall.
Scoot back to as far as you can. Feet together, though. Look like me. You see how I'm positioned? I want you to do the same thing.
Well, my pants ain't as big as yours, so I can't do the same thing, but I got you.
Put your feet together.
My mom knocked me. They don't go together. That's why they always apart.
Close your legs.
They don't close.
I know.
You don't know how to do that anyway.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, come on.
So put one hand behind your back. Is that behind your back?
No, I'm holding my ass because I'm clenched tight, man.
Put your arm on your back.
On your back.
Come on, man.
And then look straight. Look forward
Come
at the
on.
wall.
You
What type of freaky shit y'all on, man?
Listen, you gotta
Spread
show
your legs.
off for us. You gotta be flexible. Okay, come
You
on.
looking straight?
Yeah, I'm looking straight.
Okay, so next, we have to...
Ooh. Donation. Donation. What the fuck you mean look straight, nigga?
I didn't even say that. I didn't say that.
You ain't see that coming with your ugly ass? And we're 10, what the fuck you mean? You cool? You cool? You gotta get the fuck out my face. Out of there. Out of there. You out of fucking line.
You need help?
Don't ask me if I motherfucking need help. Standing there looking like motherfucking wardrobe with them big ass John Cena shorts. I got that feeling. The fuck out my house, man. It's too hot back here. Y'all fucking around.
Okay.
Okay, my ass.
She,
End it.
Okay.
You think I'm fucking around?
okay.
Oh, Auntie. So eloquent as usual, isn't she? She is just a treasure. And speaking of treasures, they can't get right. Ooh, Lord have mercy, Pastor Man in his back. Ooh, God bless that Pastor Man. He crazy. He a crazy motherfucker.
Any nigga who had the slightest inclination to vote for Mondami, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. You sick. Mondami had a celebration down at City Hall of all the immigrants, all the Muslims, all the immigrants down there. No niggas. Here's a man that hates the Constitution and that which makes us Americans. He's a Muslim for crying out loud. He's a jihadist at core. His wife is a lesbo jihadist, Hamas supporter, intifada believer. Here you nigga talking about Mondami gonna give us a free bus ride. Hell, it doesn't matter if they're handing out free sandwiches in hell, I ain't going. Nigga, are you crazy? You get a free bus ride. Don't get a free bus. Get your ass a job. Get a job, nigga. Go to work. Free bus ride. I always want something free. Oh, he's our boy. All you gotta say to get a nigga is say we got free food. And that nigga talking we got free grocery stores. You should have seen the niggas jumping up and down. Won't work, don't got a job, can't hold a job, ain't got no money, don't have no security. But Mondami gonna give us a free food. Damn! I don't need you to give me no free food. I buy my own. There's something wrong with black folk. This got Moses in trouble. You think I shopped him? Sell out.
Could you imagine anybody else fucking saying that? They would get fucking drawn and quartered. And we got a double feature on They're Not All Bad. The actor Anthony Mackie
Wants a sandwich.
You make daddy a sandwich.
Most of the time.
No. Let me ask you this. Well, okay, let me ask you this. If me and you out and somebody say something slick to you,
You punch him in the face.
You want me to smack him in his mouth, right?
That's right.
So if I take you on a date and I say, look, baby, we gonna go Dutch.
No.
Exactly. If we walking up to the car and I don't open your car door, what do you say?
Open the door.
You better believe it.
Yeah, no, I am with you. I think
So you make daddy a sandwich.
You can't argue with fucking logic like that. And that's why he's the new Captain America, I guess. Anyway, all right, kids, get your tickets out. We're about to hop onto that maniacal, magical express in the mayhem and fuckery. The crazy train's about to leave the station. Woo! First stop, Jones Beach. So, a shark bite at Jones Beach sends a swimmer to the hospital. 'Tis the season. Okay, so a school of bull sharks was spotted earlier last week in the Rockaways. Now, for those of you that are really not all that up on the different sharks, everyone, when you say sharks, everyone thinks of fucking Jaws, which is a great white shark. Great whites, believe it, they're aggressive. They're man-eaters, but out of all of the sharks, the top three aggressive sharks are bulls, tigers, and great whites. Bull sharks being the most dangerous and the most aggressive out of all of them. Now, are they as big as a great white? No, but they are pretty fucking big. I saw one once. Now, the thing about bull sharks is they can swim in brackish water, so they're not just relegated to salt water. These motherfuckers can swim upstream into the rivers, so they can swim in fresh water. They can swim in swamp water, and a lot of times they do swim up the Mississippi. The females do. They swim up the Mississippi to have their babies. I mean, I've had some raging Cajuns tell me that you gotta watch. They go, boy, you gotta watch out for. Not so much the gators back there, but you gotta watch out for them sharks. I said, well, sharks? What sharks? They go, the sharks. You know, you got them tiger, the bull shark. They come up here. They have their babies. I just figured these guys were out of their mind until I actually saw one. It was swimming along the Mississippi River. It was 12 feet long. You know how I know that? Because if you look at the distance between the dorsal fin and the tail, that was about 10 feet. You had 2 feet for the head, so 12-foot fucking shark. And these motherfuckers are vicious. They will bite. Okay? So it was a school of bull sharks. They had spotted them in the Rockaways earlier last week, and lo and behold, they found their way to fucking Jones Beach. So a swimmer was bitten by a shark at Jones Beach's Field 6 last Friday afternoon, prompting an emergency response and serving as a reminder that sharks are active in New York waters during the summer months. Officials say the swimmer was transported to a nearby hospital with injuries that are not believed to be life-threatening. That's bullshit, okay? Look, if the fucking shark bites your foot off, are you gonna die? Probably not. Do you want to live? No! You have no foot now. You went swimming, and now you're footless, okay? There's nothing. They try to make it seem like, oh, it's nothing, it's just a little peck. Now these motherfuckers will take a chunk out of you. Their mouth is this big, okay? Even on a small one. Even if it was a fucking lemon shark, the mouth is this fucking big. It'll rip your goddamn calf muscle off. Now you have a half of a fucking leg. I love when they make it seem like, oh, it's nothing, it's a little nibble. Fuck you, you fucking assholes. So anyway, while shark bites on Long Island remain extremely rare, okay, rare my ass, every year there's at least 2 or 3. Sightings tend to increase during the warmer months as bait fish move closer to the shore. Yeah, it's the bait fish. No, maybe, I don't know, I'm not a marine biologist or nothing, but just maybe. It's because everybody's in the fucking water in the summer splashing around like a couple of Kansas City faggots, okay? And that sound attracts the sharks. Now, there might be something to be said with, if you're on a boogie board or a surfboard, maybe to the shark it looks like a fucking seal or something. I don't know. I can't read a shark's mind. I'm not Aquaman. But I'm pretty sure it has abso-fucking-lutely nothing to do with the bait fish. Haven't we learned anything from politics? When it comes to the news, you cannot believe a single fucking thing these fuckfaces say, but I'll tell you what you can take to the bank. Right here on the Friday Wrap-Up. If I'm telling you, it's the truth. All right? So, marine experts stress that sharks play a vital role in maintaining a healthy ocean ecosystem. Fuck that. They're not even top of the fucking food chain. As most encounters end without incident. Yeah, okay, again, here's them trying to downplay shark encounter. It ends without incident. Okay, look, if a shark swims past me and it doesn't bite me, there's still going to be an incident because I'm going to shit my fucking bathing suit. You understand? There's not many things in this world that will actually make me cagazo, and that's one of them, okay? If I see a fucking shark, I don't care if it could be the size of my arm. I'll take a small shit, but I'm going to shit myself, all right? So don't tell me that without incident, okay? If you see a shark, what are you going to do? You're going to pet it? What are you, a retard? No, you're going to shit your pants at the very least. That's the best case scenario. You need a new bathing suit, okay? Fucking without incident. My balls. I mean, again, I love how that's usually without incident. My ass. Okay, first of all, they will only eat you if you're delicious. They have to take a bite to ascertain whether or not you taste good. Most people don't taste too good because the shark takes a bite and goes, not for me, and leaves them alone. See, but they only attack white people. Because the white people, they never attack Indians because they know the smell, the curry, they don't even want to take a bite, they already know, okay? And they don't attack black people mainly because black people don't go in the fucking ocean. Okay, they just sit in front of it with their legs spread and let the water lap their crotches. Don't believe me? Go to the beach. Watch. Now you can't unsee it, okay? Mostly the women that do that, but a lot, they don't go in the water, okay? Because I would imagine if they did, the sharks would eat them. They'd probably, oh, look, candy. You know what I mean? Subsequently, if a shark eats black people, they would probably die from, the shark would probably die from diabetes and heart disease because everyone knows that black people are high in cholesterol and sugar. Okay, that's just facts. Next stop, New York City. So, 4th of July fireworks display caused a fire on the Brooklyn Bridge. This is what happens when you put a terrorist in charge of this city, okay? They try to blow up the fucking bridges on the 4th of July. Am I surprised that this happened? No, okay? I'm actually stunned that it was just the Brooklyn Bridge, okay? Speaking of terrorism, this is why I'm so amped up today, by the way. Speaking of terrorism, this push-start, fucking toe-in-the-hole, sandal-wearing, diaper on the head motherfucker managed to piss off all of the Italians in New York at once. This fucking cocksucker must be fucking suicidal. I don't there's no other explanation for it. He must be fucking suicidal. Okay, the man does not wish to live anymore. That's the only reason I could think of as to why this would happen. So he posted a map of all the immigrant enclaves in New York. Like Chinatown, he puts on there, little Yemen, little Palestine, little Albania, little shits on the sheets. Yeah, all of these little fucking terrorist enclaves, but purposely leaves off the capital of all enclaves, Little Italy. Mannaggia, ma che sta disgraziata Fernando Duan. So, Anyhow, so he erases Little Italy from the New York City map and highlights all the terrorist neighborhoods. Let me explain something to you, you magic carpet riding cocksucker. Okay? The fucking Italians built New York City. New York City, as we know it, would not exist if not for the Italians. And subsequently every other city. Chicago, Philadelphia, Newark. Well, Newark. Okay, but still, okay. We built New York City when the Italian immigrants arrived here 100 fucking years ago. We were the original niggas. Sorry, but we were, okay? They didn't come in and get handouts like the migrants or debit cards. Nobody wanted to hire us. So we took all the fucking jobs that nobody wanted and we organized. We dug the tunnels, we built the fucking bridges, we put up the skyscrapers. Even today, nothing gets done in New York City without an Italian putting their fucking okay on it. You know why? We run the fucking unions. Elevators don't go up and down. You hear me, my guy? The elevators don't work without us. You make a phone call, all of that shit stops. Okay? And they erased the Italians. The guy fucking hates his prejudice against Italians. What kind of fucking day and age do we live in where a fucking push-start terrorist is prejudiced against Italians? Okay? We're only about 2 shades apart. Unfucking believe. I can't fucking believe what I'm seeing. Okay? This is what's happening, and this is what these fucking cocksucker liberals voted for. If you're an Italian liberal, you should just fucking kill yourself now. Okay? Please do it. Give us all a gift. All right? You know, if a certain family member was still alive, like if this was like in the early 90s, mid-90s, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention him, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? If a certain family member was still alive, God bless him, he's since passed, rest in peace. If he was still around, this shit would not be happening, okay? The second that thing hit the television, 2 torpedoes would have been sent up to fucking City Hall to smack the fucking curry out of this fucking diaper on the head wearing motherfucker. Okay? Just saying. I'll digress. Anyway, next stop, Washington, D.C. So Iran pissed off Trump. Okay? That's it. Deals. They've been fucking around and fucking around and fucking around, and finally Trump, okay, we had enough. All right, that's it. No more deal. Deal's off the table. Okay, no more deal. Now we're gonna bomb the shit out of him. All right, we're gonna blast him into dust. So the deal's off the table. The dog's off the porch. We've been lighting up Iran ever since. Okay, bye-bye. But by the time we're fucking done, ain't gonna be nothing left but sand. All right, we should have just done that from the beginning. But I get it. We gotta be diplomatic. Diplomacy. Anyway, final stop. Argentina. So, when it comes to the Argentinian World Cup soccer team, in a world that's obsessed with forcing diversity quotas on every team and institution, it's refreshing to see that the Argentinian soccer team delivered a masterclass in common sense. Okay? So some fucking lame brain fucking reporter pressed them on the lack of black players on the team. And their response cut through the nonsense like a fart at a funeral, right? The coach responded, and I quote, we are a country, not a Disney movie, all right? This simple truth reminds us that excellence in sports or anything else comes from talent, hard work, and national pride, and not from checking demographic boxes to appease the latest woke fucktard, okay? Nations succeed when they value real merit over manufactured optics. Argentina's champions embody this reality, proving that authentic identity and performance will always outperform performative virtue signaling. Okay? So, in other words, I hope they win this entire stupid fucking tournament. Just run away with the whole thing because they're the only ones in the world that have any fucking brains. Okay? That's it. It's very simple. If you could kick a fucking soccer ball into a net, which, I'm sorry, I don't think that requires that much. Some talent, yes, but I mean, it's kicking a ball into a fucking net that's the size of a house. Okay, if you can kick a fucking ball into the net, you can play on a team. You gotta be good. You gotta be a better kicker than all the other fucking kickers. All right? But you're not gonna get a spot on the team because you check a certain demo, because you're a transvestite with one ball and half a black ear or some shit, whatever the fuck. You know, next thing you know, you have people in wheelchairs playing soccer. You can't kick. If your legs don't work, you can't kick. Okay? It's very simple. Tonight's musical guest is Mae Vicksburg.
Honey, that fart was wet. Caught me off guard, you bet. There's a warm front in the valley, like the night we got married. Oh, baby, that was right. Ain't no shame in a courtesy wife. I ain't scrubbing skids down by the river. Oh, baby, give that bum a wipe. A trail I won't forget. Swamp wind blowing through the cotton. Lord, that smells downright rotten. Oh, baby, that was right. Ain't no shame in a courtesy wife. I ain't scrubbing skids down by the river. Oh, baby, give that bum a wipe.
We've all experienced that horrifying morning fart from our significant other, haven't we not? I would imagine I might have caused a few therapy sessions with some of my morning flatulence. All right, kids, your sports update. Yankees and Nationals tonight at 6:45. Mets and Red Sox tonight at 7:15. Phillies and Tigers at 6:40. World Cup, still, nobody cares. USA's out. God help me, I watched this fucking game on Monday just really out of sheer fucking boredom, okay? I went out to grab something to eat. I was at KU. There's nobody there. It was me and this other guy. We're sitting at the bar. The game was on, so whatever. I'm watching it. And I come to the realization that I realized a few things. I was stunned USA made it as far as they did. As a matter of fact, somebody said, they were trying to give me a fun fact. Like, oh, you know, the last time USA made it this far in the World Cup, you have, 100 years? He goes, yeah, as a matter of fact, you're right. It was 100 years ago. Like, I didn't even know they were playing soccer 100 years ago. Okay, so, yeah, I'm shocked they made it this far. Considering after the match that every team they must have played up to Belgium must have been fucking blind. Okay, because the goalie, the USA's goalie, was like, he was a stud. He was like fucking catatonic. Sitting there, he's looking the other way, and they're kicking fucking goals left and right. 4 goals on him. That's a high score in soccer. And I realized that soccer will never, ever be a mainstream sport here in the United States because it's too long. The play time is too long. There's not enough breaks in between plays, so you can't run enough advertising. Okay? Like if you watch a football game, every 15 minutes there's a commercial. You watch an NBA game every 15 minutes. Baseball. Every sporting event, every 15 minutes there's a slight stoppage of play, change up on plays, whatever. They can run a few commercials. It's where these leagues make their fucking money, okay, advertising. It's very hard to do that apparently with soccer. All you get's a halftime. So it'll never take off here. The World Cup is a different thing. Everybody gets all, hot and bothered over it. Truthfully, I'd rather watch the Women's Soccer World Cup because in my opinion, women soccer should be a women's sport. Okay, girls always play soccer. When I was growing up, most of the girls played soccer. You know, it was a girls' sport. If that sounds sexist to you, I'm cool. What do you want me to tell you? Right? My show. You can say what I want. Until I got canceled. On Tommy's Pub and Grub review. Now, I should have mentioned this last Friday, and it slipped my mind. So I had to do a training event last Monday, 29th. So it was a morning thing, so I had it catered, like breakfast, continental style. So I went to Long Island Bagel Cafe in Franklin Square, and they had a decent price. I think it was like less than $350. I got like breakfast for like 25 people. Assorted, like a couple dozen assorted bagels. I have to say they did a wonderful job. So they bring baskets, right? This big basket. There had to be like 3 dozen bagels in there, all pre-sliced. Then they give you a choice of 2 different cream cheeses. So I got plain and veggie, because I guess that's what everybody likes. And they do like these individual scoops, right? On a platter. Nice, beautiful. Arranged with the thing. And then they do a fruit tray. And then they do assorted muffins and cookies and pastries and stuff. And then they give you butter and jelly and all the utensils and the plates and the paper and the napkins. They did the iced coffee thing and the whole thing. They bring all the creams and the juices and all that shit. I got it. For under $325, they put out a fucking spread. Could have choked the rhinoceros. They did, and the guy, the manager there, Indian fella, his name's Patel, very nice man. Looks like an alien, but very nice man. So when I went in there and I booked everything, I paid right away. He's like, "Oh no, you can pay after." I said, "No, boom, done." So the guy was like, he's bowing. Like every time I go in there now, like you think you think I gave them their one and only catering job. Like one of the partners was there. They're giving me free shit now every time I go in there. They're always bowing. I don't understand why they're bowing, but they're bowing. They're not even Asian. But they did a great job. So if you ever have to have like a little morning thing, like catered or something, or even a lunch, whatever, you want to do bagels instead, boom. I'm telling you, go to Long Island Bagel Cafe. They do a fantastic job. Some bad news for the Pub and Grub review. A restaurant that I like. I won't say it's one of my favorites, but it is one that I used to frequent. I like it. It kind of slid a little bit, but it came back. It slid a little bit during COVID, but it did come back. Piccolo's in Belmore on Sunrise Highway. It was in the King Cullen Shopping Center across from the train station. Great little, like, family-style Italian joint, red sauce joint. Food was good, nothing fancy. Prices were reasonable. I think we did my niece's, my goddaughter's confirmation there recently. The food was always good, you know. They've been there for 47 fucking years. And they closed their doors for the final time last Friday because the landlord was being a hump, wouldn't give him a fucking lease. I guess he got somebody who's going to pay 5 times more. 47 years they've been in the same location. It's family-owned joint. Closed. Ugats gone. I mean, it's a community staple. I'm very upset about this. Fortunately, one of their signature dishes, the Pappagallo sauce, I figured out how to make. So I won't be without that, which is a very simple dish. It's a pink sauce, but with crumbled sausage, and it's good over basically anything. I'll make it on one of the cooking shows probably. I have to do a cooking show. I haven't done one in fucking forever. I'm sorry. I've been busy. Okay. But I'll do an episode of Eating the Neighborhood, and I'll make the Pappagallo sauce. It's lights out. Okay. Anyhow. On What the Fuck Is That? Take a look at this.
Look at him. He knows I'm not impressed.
Ooh, he's turning around.
Yeah, walk away, big guy. No way.
Did you get that?
That's so nasty.
Oh, he nailed it right on the glass.
You know, the same thing happens on Carnival Cruise Lines. I'm just saying, okay? Our magnificent midgets. Midget love is in the air.
From what I know, Chris is into Anthony, but she's also into Sammy, who's very into Krista. And then you throw Steph into the mix, who's clearly into Sammy. Whoa.
I was just kind of wondering if you were interested in maybe like a proper date.
If you're asking me out, then of course, yeah.
Presenting the birthday girl!
Anthony looks so handsome. I definitely feel attracted to him.
Eddie's here! Eddie spread rumors that we were having sex.
Never have I ever dated two different people.
I do want to tell Eddie off. You haven't done that?
You have though, bro.
I have not. I have not.
Holy sh**. They're kissing and it's Krista's birthday and Krista likes Sammy. It's crazy. This is crazy. I can see Steph thinking that Sammy will get with her, and I don't see that. I just see Sammy being a player.
Thanks, bestie.
Now I'm pissed. You stop calling me bestie.
Are we not besties?
Do you feel like you're in a rom-com?
I feel like I'm in a horror movie.
Bless their little chubby-butted little hearts. Make sure you are watching Little Singles on TLC, or you can stream it on HBO Max like I do. Okay, kids, your PSA. So, I've mentioned, you see like these guys, they walk around, mostly like teenagers and shit, and they're wearing purses now. Like they take the fanny pack, and it doesn't even look like a fanny pack anymore. They're wearing it on their back now. They're wearing it across. They have all their things in it. The little thing. I don't understand. You're a man. What the fuck do you need to carry in this purse? It's a purse that you can't fit in your pockets, right? A wallet, a lighter, some breath mints, a pocket knife. Gentlemen should always have a pocket knife on them, and your phone. Okay. Now that I'm old, I carry my reading glasses too, but that's it. Everything fits nice and neat in your pockets. What are you walking around for with a purse? It's a kid thing, right? No, not anymore. Now you're seeing grown men walking around with purses. What the fuck is happening? I saw a guy the other day with his chick. Okay, a grown man, not a kid, a grown my age, with his chick. And they had matching pocketbooks. What the fuck is happening? I had to do a double take like that, and they're looking. He's looking. I'm like, what the fuck do you need to have matching pocketbooks? Okay, and yes, he was wearing Crocs with socks. Clearly, we know who they're voting for on election day. We are unraveling as a society, and I think I might be the last of the fucking Mohegans. Put your stuff in your pocket. If you have that much shit that doesn't fit in your pockets, maybe you need to reevaluate your everyday carries. Okay, essentials, just essentials. Okay, look here. Wallet, lighter, pocket knife, breath mints, reading glasses, cause I'm old. Do I need a pocketbook? Here, 5 things. 5 things. That's it. Okay? What do you wear? Well, I mean, you're probably also wearing skinny jeans. Stop that shit too. Stay COVIDless, kids. No mask, don't ask haters, and kiss my ass. And remember, who loves you, baby? That's been your Friday wrap-up, and I'll see you when I see you.